deck today, a Power 4 matchup between two conferences that now stretch coast to coast. It's Big Ten versus ACC, with conference bragging rights in play. Welcome, folks, to the classic Cotton Bowl, right in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see, the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Jackets will kick this away to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage that will tackle him at the 11-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. To the air, it's Raiola. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a... And the result is going to be a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. He breaks free. They're going to the air on the first play. He escapes the pocket. Breaks free. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Oh, they're trying to bootleg. Catch made on the right side. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back to pass. It's Raiola. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finds room at the 30. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
He moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Pass caught. Second down now. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. Looking to throw it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskers.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails, and they're still trailing. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. An inside field now from the shotgun. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point puts them up 9 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Ives. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First play at the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Raiola. Looking to scramble. Sure hands. It's Johnson. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Off target and incomplete. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Of the quarter, the offense has a first down. And the back now goes in motion. And it's a direct snap. Defense is coming after him. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. It's complete. It's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Cornhuskers pick up enough for a first down. Looking to throw again. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down here at the 45. One explosive play has gotten this drive going, and they're set up near midfield. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Back to throw. It's King. Quick throw, testing the middle. The pass is intercepted.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Complete. It's second down now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nice grab. It's Johnson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Play action here on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offense coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
The tight end does everything right here on this drag route except catch the football. Did a nice job of bringing his defender with him, had a step or two on him, the ball's on him, and he just drops it.
But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
A really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Dropping back. It's King. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
We'll see what he can do with the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's King. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Mills. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Huskers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. It's a quick grab. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
2nd down. We're going to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 5-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back. It's King. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that 1st down.
He got it. The field goal's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the 1st half of play. So that wraps up an uneventful 1st half. We'll take a break and hope for more excitement in the 2nd half ahead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Bites off a defender.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to scramble now. He's brought down, but a solid gain. Moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's King. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down to what a return after the takeaway.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Behind the line, it's a loss of 2. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 2 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. What a poor kicker.
Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
It's third down for the offense. They'll try to run for the first down. He's found some room at the 45. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, He hands it off and some nice positive yards.
On the move now. He's got room to run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's King. Moves left out of the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And that will give them the lead now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they'll set up with PAT. And the PAT is good. Puts them up 5. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice job by the receiver selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
On the run here. Let's it go. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear at the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Haynes. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Now they're running on the toss.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
25.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Back to pass. It's King. Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Yellow Jackets pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's made on the left side. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. The receiver makes the catch. He makes it into the end zone with a two-point conversion. That makes it a touchdown lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane on that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Over the middle, it's Hunter.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Send the back in motion. Back to throw again. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
A 4th down completion to the running back. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Now time for one final play that obviously has to go into the end zone to see if they can tie it up.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Nebraska. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Now you've got a big decision. What a great touchdown. But think about it. If you kick the extra point, you tie the game up, probably go to overtime. Or you roll the dice and go for two and potentially win the game.
And the coach says, forget overtime. We're going for two. Try to win it right here. He's looking to throw. And he's got it. Wow, a gutsy two-point conversion to claim the lead here in the final stages. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And the coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game. Obviously, a high-scoring game, Kirk. They just couldn't match the other guys score for score, and they come up short.
Yeah, Chris, I think we knew coming into this one there'd be a lot of points scored. It would likely be a back-and-forth type of football game, and it certainly didn't disappoint. But ultimately, that defense just couldn't get the stops that they needed.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.